For my prom yesterday night. It was right across the street, and it was probably one of the most American experiences you can have. But anyway, so I'd like to welcome you all to the wonderful South. The place I call home for about 8 months now. I'm standing here as the face of the AFS students, but honestly, you shouldn't take this literally. If it was about the face, they would choose somebody else. Kind of scared. So it's the same feeling I had when I found out that I got the CBYX Scholarship, which gives me the chance to be here tonight and to study 1 year abroad in the United States, far away from my family, my friends, and my girlfriend. It was not that it was my one big dream. I always had that I wanted to come to the United States. I would lie if I say so. It was more about the competition. I mean, I knew some returnees who said, yeah, I went abroad, I went to the United States, to the UK, whatsoever, and it was so awesome, it had a huge impact on me. But if you didn't experience it, you cannot really understand how huge this impact is. We weren't rich, but my mom always found a way that we have a roof above our head and enough food on our table. I was about to graduate this year, was active in local politics and the students' newspaper. I had friends, family. It wasn't the first time that we didn't move within 2 years. My life was okay. I remember one evening, I was scrolling through my phone, checking my mails. And what did I see there? Herzlichen Glückwunsch. Sie haben das PPP-Stipendium gewonnen. Or, for the one who does speak German, congratulations, you got the CBYX Scholarship. This is what it said, but what I understood was, congratulations, we're about to turn your whole life upside down. I attended the BUBW conference. BUBW, that stands for A Better Understanding for a Better World. It's not an AFS thing, but most of the students there were AFSer. And the AFS gave me the chance to participate as a reward for my efforts during the International Education Week. At this conference, we were about 50 exchange students from over 20 countries. And we talked about things like cultural and religious diversity, what it means to be a global citizen, and misconceptions, because most of the conflicts all around the world are all based on misconceptions. So we talked about this and how to overcome these misconceptions to make this world a better place. And I think that it's not just the BUBW, but also what AFS stands for. A better understanding, overcome misconceptions, and make this world a better place. This cultural exchange doesn't take place just at such huge events in Disney World, Orlando. It takes place everywhere, at every time, right here, right now. It might start on the plane to another country. I was sitting next to a woman from Ghana. She was an artist. She told me that she's on her way to an arts event in New York City. And I was listening to her, but I was pretty nervous because I was at the beginning of an unexpected journey. I hope Peter Jackson didn't hear that, because I just used this title of the first Hobbit movie, and I might get sued. I think the key of this cultural exchange and this whole exchange program is communication. And we all know communication is verbal and non-verbal. And this sometimes makes it a little more difficult, but also quite interesting to observe and to learn from each other and try to communicate and to understand the differences. One small example I noticed is the way how to count with your fingers. Have you ever noticed, Americans, you usually count like this, 1, 2, 3. With Germans, 1, 2, 3. I'm quite sure that this small difference and the knowledge about this won't change the world. It won't solve all the conflicts. But I think the small example shows very well that this whole exchange thing, it's not a one-man show. It has an impact on everyone. On me as a student, on my host family, on the volunteers, on my fellow students, and even my family and friends in Germany. It influences everyone. I'm so glad that there are organizations like AFS, which is of course the best of the exchange organizations, because you can learn about other cultures in school. You think, okay, you learn about different laws or different school systems or whatsoever, but really being exposed to the culture is so much more valuable than everything what you can learn in school. So I don't mind that I won't graduate this year, but in 2 more years, because this experience is just priceless. I think it had a huge impact on me. It made me more self-confident, more open-minded, and you really learn how to see things from other perspectives, try to understand different cultures and their point of views, and maybe understand why there are some conflicts going on around the world, and to overcome these misconceptions. I made a whole lot of new friends. It's awesome. You meet so many great people from all around the world, not just from the United States, but here other exchange students, so like at the BUBW or here in Georgia. Now I have friends in Qatar, Ukraine, Indonesia, Azerbaijan. Some people don't even know where it is. I think every exchange is different. It's an individual thing. It might not be as expected. Things might go wrong, you have to change the host family. You might be disappointed at some points, there might be problems. But even though I can speak on behalf of all the exchange students, that we're really, really thankful that there's AFS who helps us so much and lets us be part of this wonderful, awesome AFS family. Thank you for that. AFS has many faces, and I'm proud to be one of them.